Oh well, it's me again, and we're fishing on the Yorkshire coast. It's the hottest day yesterday, and I would say today's going to be even hotter. So it's Friday. It is. That's the wife. We'll ignore her because I'm doing the intro. I think it's the 17th, Friday the 17th, and we've just turned up there, and it's a long old walk. But we're here, we're fishing. I'm tired, knackered. The wife is still ringing, bless her. I'll ring her back. And yeah, we're on the Yorkshire coast fishing. I'm with Shane. Give us a wave, Shane. Ooh, hey. Bit of a curtsy. So yeah, we're here, and it's sunny, like I said, but the sea's coloured, it's blue out there, and hopefully we'll catch some fish. Hopefully there's no mayrot, and hopefully it'll be a good day. Numpty's forgotten his camera. Of all the things you forget, he forgot his towel, which I've given him a towel, and he's forgot his camera. Haven't you, Shane?
Got all excited, didn't I? Rushed out the door and forgot my camera.
Yeah.
Like a numpty.
Like a numpty. So, Tom's coming in a little bit later, and I've asked Tom to bring his camera, so at least Tom and Shane can film something, but it'll be on different. It's a good camera.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Yeah, it's the same as the one that was in Wales, so.
Alright, yeah.
It's a good quality camera. Just can't hardly get him now, that's all. So yeah, so we're saved today, but he ain't gonna forget anymore because he's gonna tattoo it on his eyelids. So yeah, I'm gonna ring the wife back. This is the Yorkshire coast, Friday the 17th. Let me just double check that. Quick sit rep on that. Yep, and it's 2 minutes to 4. So wish us luck. I hope you enjoy the video. Stay along for the ride. Stay along for the ride, eh? Have you ever heard out like it? And yeah, if you like it, click the subscribe button. If you don't, in a little bit's time, you don't like it, thank you for the view. So that's all I can say. And next time you see me, I'll be casting this rods out. And today we want a turbot. That's what we want, but we're going to take anything. We don't care if we catch 20 whiting. Well, that might be a little bit hard, but we don't care as long as we catch. We're no specimen hunters, me and Shane. I mean, look at us. We're a couple of specimens ourselves, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? So we don't need any more specimens, we just need nice fish. So see you in a bit, and see you in on. Do you know, I think I've cracked my casting. I'm not going to shout about it, but I've been practicing this morning and yesterday after talking to Alan, and things just sink in. You know when you're a bit thick and you're from Norfolk. Having a sword fight here with a bloody rod. Yeah, talking to Alan, things just clicked, and you just then realise things. You have to be told things a lot of times sometimes for it to sink in, and sink in it has. So things go all right today. I'm feeling confident that it's cracked, and I'm saying that before I've even done it. But that first cast, yeah, it didn't go out far, but it's a 3-hook flapper, and I've got a bit of a northeasterly. It's meant to be blowing from the west straight across these cliffs, so wind's blowing the right way for us, but it ain't. There's a bit of colour in the water, to probably about 80-90 yards, something like that. So hopefully as the water comes up it'll get a bit more coloured. Don't want that to drop out, but we're fishing into the night. What we're doing is, high tide is at 10 to 8, and we're going to fish past that into the night and see the sunrise. So it'll be the first overnight sunrise, hopefully. Tom should be here at 5 o'clock, or he's finishing work for 5 and then he'll be here for 7, so he'll catch an hour of the high. I've got a bite on the rod that isn't out because it's bouncing up and down, but really it's the wind knocking the weight about. You do get excited when you see a rod move, don't you? So yeah, that's the crux of it today. This is this video. We're on the Yorkshire coast. We're, if you saw my video last week, caught a lot of fish. You would have seen Shane fishing with me, which his video went out probably 3 weeks before that went out. That's just the way it goes. I go on journeys and I'll put in 2 or 3 trips all in a hit, and I end up with videos in the bank, which is good for me, because if I'm not feeling it, or I can't afford it, or it's busy, or the weather's crap, I've still got a video for you guys. For you guys. Doesn't that sound, eh? For you, for my many subscribers, thanks to all of you. So, Christ, I'm getting all this in early, aren't I? I normally leave it to the last minute. And, yeah. And don't even have to mention that I leave it to the last minute either. It just is. So the next one's going to be a clip down. That's a 3-up flapper. I've had to tie all new rigs because the rigs got damaged quite a bit from our last fishing session. Skylark is up. It's nice. There's 2 people fishing down there. And yeah, absolutely bloody beautiful. How many beaches do you get like this in the south? Hey, how many beaches do you get like that in the south? You tell them, Gordon. You tell them, mate. Well, mate Gordon would tell you. You're like that on the beach fishing down south. You have to go at night time, I believe. And I'm hoping to do that. I'm hoping to do that because I'd love to catch an undulate ray. And I've looked at undulate rays and where they are in the United Kingdom, and they're all on the south coast round to South Wales. So I never got one last time fishing, so I should have got all my baits ready, got both rods ready and cast them both out, because now I'm going to be baiting up the next rod and then I could have a bite, couldn't I? But I've got sharp hooks on, they're all brand new. Couldn't be bothered to walk down to the water's edge, which is probably another 15 yards. So I just cast up the beach on the nice soft sandy stuff. The last fishing session that you saw, which was previous to this one, it knocked us up because I felt it the next day. And then I went to a Noel Gallagher concert and was stood up from 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Fantastic time, brilliant concert. My daughter bought me it was a Christmas present. I had a fantastic time with my daughter, and that'd be Tanisha. So I'll see you in a bit when I cast this one out. Got a bloody imp on there and it's broke the right way already. Reel into it, let me cast this out and then I'll get my camera. Oh, I've got my magnets on because I'll start backing them off. But I've put serviced my reels. I serviced Shane's and painted it, and serviced mine. Put new line on, turned his line round. So a couple of casts out first. Even though I put the line on under tension, you always want to make sure it's all right, don't you? So. So let's have a quick walk across there and see this old git over here. What? That don't matter, I can still take the mickey out of you. Let's go see Captain Cod. So you've had a slack liner, mate?
Yeah.
Is there any may rot?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What much?
Not a real lot.
Well, we knew it, didn't we?
We said, didn't we?
We said. We'll just have to live with it, won't we? And is there any clay on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 3 bits there. Run it through your thumb, you might be able to catch it, and
Yeah.
that's it. You still got that scar on your hand, don't you?
From that dog.
Mate, your modelling days are over now with that.
All my hand modelling days, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about general modelling.
No.
But you do hand
I still-
modelling. You do hand modelling as well, do you?
I've still got the look, so.
You have, yeah.
Yeah. I'll just wear gloves.
I mean, if I was that way inclined,
Well, it's going to be a long night, isn't it, on this beach?
I've got a mat, mate, so we're all right. I've got a mat.
Dear.
So it went slack then. Do you reckon it was the tide had moved it, or it had brook out?
It's hard to
or
say because
did a tree branch go by, or a mattress, or what?
it's hard to say because on Saturday I got a couple of the same things, but they had hounds on.
Oh, it weren't an eider down then.
No, definitely not. No.
Those out there
don't know.
that don't know what an eider down is, it's a bedspread, but a bit thicker and fluffier.
Yeah.
We
Well-
couldn't afford eider downs when I was young. We had a bedspread.
We had a bedspread.
Did you have a
We had
bedspread?
Yeah.
I'm glad it weren't just a Norfolk thing.
We didn't have eider downs, mate. That was only
No,
posh.
I slept in an eider down once. It was that heavy. It's like filled with. It's like a duvet into an eider down.
Yeah, it's duck down, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That was heavy.
You couldn't. You wouldn't want it on tonight.
Oh no, I wouldn't want it on last night.
No,
Mrs.'s leg kept going over me last night, and I was sweating my cobs off. I said cobs. So yeah, Shane's forgot his camera, but he's going to have one to use shortly, and then he'll start his video. But yeah, we've got new line on, line turned round. We've got new rigs. We're up for it tonight. We're going to catch a monster, aren't we, Shane?
This is it, mate. This is it. We're going to do it tonight.
And what on earth did you put Mr. Grimsdale in on your video? Whatever made you think Mr. Grimsdale? Hey?
Joe had a bit to do with that.
Oh.
It was.
I've had people call me that before, you know. I don't know why.
Yeah, I can't understand why.
No, I can't.
No.
I didn't see it.
No, I don't.
You're taking piss, isn't you?
It was just the way you showed.
Shane! Shane! Anyhow, we'll end that here.
Oh,
I've got sun cream going in my eyes, it's that hot.
I'm melting. I am absolutely melting. Maybe they had the right idea bringing them igloos. Right?
Yeah. God, there's 2 people come down with igloos.
I couldn't carry another thing. Honestly.
I was ready to take my pants off to lighten the load. That's what I was thinking. Shane, weren't you?
I was trying to expel
Flap around a
farts.
bit and cool down, but
I was trying to let farts out just to, lighten the load.
oh, that's it. Lower the tone now. Now, got to talk about farty stuff, haven't we? Right, see you in a bit. Lots of May rot. I'll bring you back when I cleared it. Right, I switched the camera off on that last cast because the amount of May rot on it was unbelievable. Not so much, I've still got some around the tip of the rod, but I'm just going to cast this out short, not whacking it out. Hopefully this May rot will drop out. It did last week. I'm expecting some bait to fly off, but we'll see what will happen. There is a gully right in front of me, so I'm just casting into that. Can't be pulling off 30 metres of May rot on boot 2 rods, so that's it. We knew it was about when we came here. It's been there all week. It was there last weekend. I just wish it could tell the date and the month, because it's not May, it's June. Oh. Tom is on his way, so Tom will be here soon. The people down there in the 2 igloos, I can't believe they've brought them down. It's what it's like when you're young, isn't it? You can just carry stuff. I think they've had a bass. We've had nothing. I thought he had a fish on that because it was heavy, but nothing on it. Wind's picked up as well. It's meant to die down as the night go on and then pick up in the morning, but it's meant to be blowing 24, 25, so I don't think it's too bad. It's not blowing that. I've glued my microphone on this camera as well, because they do tend to split, and then when they split they don't work as well, so I've sorted that out, glued that up because I'm tight, even though I've got another new one in my box. Just hope Tom brings plenty of water. Tide tonight, I think, I don't know what it is. I think it's about a 6 metre. Might be higher. So we're going to have plenty of water in front of us. It's just this May rot. It's not as clayey as last week. Last weekend it was really clayey. So it was good, you know. It came off really easy. It's come off alright today. That May rot that's really clean, that once the water's out, it's like super glue. It's not like that. It has got some clay in it, but not as much as last week. Last week it was just like snot. It had that much clay in it and it came off really easy. Well, with this wind and that chop on that water, you ain't gonna get a ray on that, I don't think. Time will tell, hopefully we will. It was absolutely flat calm when we got here. So there are 2 chaps down to our right. All they've got is crab. They've caught a bass, I believe. But it's they reckon it's got hounds writ all over it, but I don't think it has now. But then I'm only saying that because I've not caught hounds in that chop. Not that it's got any chop, it's still quite calm, look. Just I've not done much good in it. Got another line out to sea, going to the right, so it'll have full of line weed. I shall reel that in, I'm not going to film it. Because I'll be pulling weed off. But I will show you my casting, because I like to watch it myself. Oh, yeah. Shall see you in a minute. Right, I'm going to pull this out of the water. Look at all this May rot on there. Sorry. Look at all this May rot on there. All on the line. So I just want to get my line out of this bloody water because it's the stones on the just messing my line up. There's nothing on that. What I'll do is I'll reel it in and pick it off. We knew it was going to be like this. Should have probably gone on the Links coast like we were talking about, but you get plans, don't you, and you get all excited. But it's a long way to go from here to the Links coast, so we're here. See you in a bit. I've just spent 10 minutes clearing May rot off the line. It must have been 30 metres or more up my main line and then onto the leader. So all those people out there that says fish braid because then you don't get the knot and you don't get no weed, it's a load of rubbish because May rot don't care. Up my main line 30 metres at least, maybe even 40. So I've come here to do casting because I feel as though I might have cracked it. How true that is I don't know, but the first two that I did went a long way. So I think what I'm going to do is change the tactic. I'm going to scale the rigs down for catching whatever. There's a huge gully in between us and we're fishing into deep water. Now I know that might mean that the fish ain't gonna... I've done really well just lately casting long distance and catching fish at distance, but I'm not pulling that weed off all the time. It's a sod really, because I made the mistake of pulling the line out of the water thinking it was closer in than it was, and it weren't. And then the May rot picks up the sand on the beach, so then it's like sandpaper on your line. So I've put new line on. I can see that I'm going to be reversing that. But there, let's watch this. You can only fish the conditions you dealt with, and we're now fishing them. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling in short. You know when there's all May rot on, because it just whips to the right. We'll have to make a decision. Are we staying here or will we move? If we move, the only place to go is north. So I would look at thinking of Filey, but I don't know. You've got to be in agreement with that, ain't you? Probably should. Big tides in the Links coast and quite a few hounds coming out, but we had such a good time here. I want to come back. Now the May rot ain't too hard getting it off. It's not fantastic, don't get me wrong, but you lose so much time fishing. I mean, that took probably 10 minutes to get that in, if not 15. Nearly done 500 mil of water already. Got cart out there, cart wing now, and it's cart wing that I got from Dud. It's good quality. and Shane's shaking his head. Shane's not happy. Now last weekend it did drop out for a while and then it came back, but that would just be nice. Might get some fishing done then. It's not a case that we aren't fishing, it's a case that you're pulling the stuff off your line. Might drop down to one rod. So I've got one rod ready to go and reel one rod in. See you in a bit. Well, the wind is blowing all over today. It's blowing across here from the sea. Hang on a minute, I'll be back in a minute. That's Tom. Right, so yeah, this wind is, I hope this windsock's working, doing its best. It always does do all right. But yeah, it's blowing a gale up there. I've just spoke to Tom and he's up there. And it's yeah, blowing a hoolie. So Shane's just reeled in. Shane's not happy. He's not happy at all. Shane, I don't know what he's doing now. Don't know what he's doing now. I think he might be lonely and he's come over to me. But Shane ain't happy. He phoned me up. I forgot my towel. I've got one I can give you. And it's his arse wipe towel that he left at the Lake District. He's not happy. Shane's so laid back when you see him in the mood. Look. I think he's snagged. I ought to mention, aren't those skylights really nice? Because, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, we're reeling in 30 to 40 metres of mayrot, and it isn't just a bit of mayrot on your line. The whole line is just like a washing line of mayrot. Coming off not too bad, but it's not as good as last week. It might drop out over high water. It did the other week. I've been down to the fishermen down there and they were fishing there last Sunday and it dropped out for 2 hours. So that's what we're hoping for. We're going to fish this over high water. This is going to be a short video. Tom is now turning up. I don't know how long he'll fish for, but at least he'll have a little go. Shane is snagged, look. The chap down there, not his mate, but the one further away, he's had a bass that we saw, and then 2 whiting. But they weren't whiting, they looked like whiting up there, but he had a small tope and a small hound. So you can still catch in these conditions, but he is casting out a long way, and he must be pulling in the mayrot as well. I don't know. They got to be pulling it off as they reel in. It's what he is doing. But you spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes pulling in. So it's either something you got to put up with. I've only just casted out short now. My weights are Holderness, so I don't know whether I've got much mayrot. I'll soon find out because I'll be reeling in. So might fish this. The whole idea was to fish this over high water into darkness and then catch the sun coming up. But I don't think we'll be doing that now. Tom is there. He's at the top of the cliff. I've told him to scale down so he don't have to carry so much, so he can carry some of my gear. So we're going to fish this, and then I'm thinking about going to the Links Coast. Allegedly there's no mayrot there, and I just want to do some casting, to be honest. So we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna have a coffee and then I'll see you in a bit. Shane, were you snagged up? Have you got it out or not? Is it snapped off? That's one bit. The reels aren't lined up properly. It's grating through the top. Well, this must be dune rock. Must be dune rock because it's harder than May rock. Can't even see my leader yet. So, hands up for those that think this is enjoyable. This is now unfishable. This is absolutely ridiculous. Now there's a chap down there pulling that fish after fish. He's not sat down or pulling off May rock like this. I think he's got a fixed bill. Perhaps he's just leaving it on his line. I don't think that does it any good. That's that bit off. That's 1.5 inches. I know you can't see it, but behind this arm. Look at that, see? May rock. It's fine weed. It's not algae, it's bloody weed. It's some plant life, and yeah, there's my weight. So this rod I'm going to put away. Yeah. Now this bit's got clay on it. Here's my leader knot. So I've just got to my leader knot. If you do a cast out at a distance, you end up with about 30 metres of this stuff. Shane's not happy. He's been looking forward to fishing all week. We had a good crack here last weekend. That's why we come back. Mainly I wanted to come back. Shane's also took the day off work. And then obviously you end up with this. It's not fishable. Yes. Matey boy down there is catching absolutely, well, he ain't catching loads, but he's caught 3 good fish. That makes for a good fishing trip for me. So that's that. So what I'll do is, I'll bring you back when I've got something to show you. I'm going to put this rod away. I ain't even going to leave it out, and I'm just going to fish my Kenzaki. I'm going to cast it out short, see what's about. Let's make the most of this high water. The time now is, sit rep, 7 o'clock. So we've got 50 minutes before high water, so I'll see you in a bit. So, Shane,
I can't do all that again.
what sort of day are we having? Jesus, fucking wet. I've just had 20-minute chat with Shane then, and I've got it on photo. Shane's briefly,
Ranting.
Shane's not feeling it.
Oh, I've had a nightmare. An absolute nightmare, people.
He's better now, but before you'd never seen Shane like that. It's
No.
like someone had stole his mini milk off him. After spending 5p.
I used to like them mini milk shows, alright, weren't they? You don't see them anymore, do you?
Well, you can, but they aren't 5p. They aren't called mini milks either.
Are they not?
I don't think so. They used to taste milky as well. Anyhow,
Yeah.
getting off that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
keep it
it's
in
crap.
mind
Shane's forgot his towel, forgot his camera, snapped off.
now. Got tangled up.
40 metres of May rock, tangled up round his feet. He's just spent 10 minutes getting his rod in his bag. It's just tits up for Shane.
Absolute tits up today. It's just, yeah. Don't want me putting your lottery numbers on. Not this week anyway.
I've had it on photo, so I could have took loads of photos. So
Loads of stills, I'll be like that.
this isn't going to be a good video. It's going to be short, and yeah, after this you might not see a lot until I cast out only. But we're going to fish this water up and over high. The time is 22 minutes past 7, so we've got 40 minutes before high.
Yeah.
And Tom's there, he's just looking out at sea, eating.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
So what is the plan, Shane? Are you fishing anymore?
What, after that sad tonight?
Yeah,
No, that's me done.
that's you done.
I'm putting the gear away for the week, that's it.
That's you done, putting your gear away.
Proper paddy, throw me, dummy out the pram. Teddy's out the lot.
So you're having a proper paddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the glass dummies, mate? Where's the glass dummies?
Oh, no,
Are you spat them
I've
out
spat
or what?
them out, mate. Yeah, they're all over there.
You know.
And I've hurt me back as well.
You chaps from Yorkshire, drop me a rubber.
Off camera.
You chaps from Yorkshire and Lincolnshire, you've just not got it like us Norfolk lads.
What do you mean not got it? Got
Well,
what?
because I spit my dummy out, have a good old rant, and then I carry on fishing. And I always leave happy. You're going to go home.
I'll leave happy, but
Oh, will you?
that's it. That.
I wouldn't want to be Jill tonight. You're going to make her life hell. You're going to make Jill feel like an 18-year-old, aren't you? By the time you're finished, she'll feel like a 7-year-old.
I will, yeah.
Oh. Well, wish Jill some luck.
I will do, mate.
me,
Yeah,
yeah.
I will do. What's worse, I've not even had a bite.
Neither have I. They have.
They have.
They've caught loads of fish. You're not coming to Lincolnshire then?
No.
That's a new leader on there as well.
I know. I'm gutted, mate. I'm sorry about
Who's you got the other one in? Who's you got the other one in?
That was my new favourite
Was that
rig as well.
snagged up as well?
Proper. It was solid. Absolutely solid, yeah. I didn't put any more pressure on the rod because it was starting to creak a little bit, mate.
You just have to put your hand around the wheel and
Yeah.
pull it straight in.
And this did the same. Think you know to stop it all off?
Hang on, what's happened to top it all off?
I'm gonna go, that bastard, yeah.
Drink all your water.
Yeah, I'm gonna, yeah. I have to stop.
Don't matter if you have to stop halfway up and have a piss. Drink the water.
Yeah.
I've already started my litre bottle because I've got like 6 litres in the bag.
Yeah, I've got a full bottle in there and I've got my Lucasade I'm trying to get through now.
Well, that'll make your back better.
I'm hoping so.
My mum always give me Lucasade.
Yeah, but it had the crinkly wrapper on, didn't it?
It did,
See,
yeah.
that's the difference.
In a glass bottle.
Yeah.
You know, when we used to be environmentally friendly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, kids might have run along the beach and lacerated their foot open.
don't matter.
But that heals.
That heals, yeah.
This plastic lying
Yeah.
everywhere.
Did away with glass bottles.
It's there everywhere, isn't it? It's doing harm. But glass, you can recycle. You can't recycle plastic.
That's very true. That's very true.
You can make out of plastic, but it's still there, isn't it?
You see what that scientist said as well about plastic?
What?
Over the decades,
Yeah.
it's shrinking men's penises.
Is it?
It is. It doesn't affect me and you because
No.
obviously we're of a generation of large penises.
Yeah,
but
yeah, because we were born in that decade.
that decade,
of
yeah, but-
big cocks.
The snowflakes now have now got because of these microplastics, what's in the system, we've got little willies.
Do you think that's got something to do with monkeypox?
Could be, yeah, could be.
I see they're going to rename monkeypox. They're going to call it RV12 or something.
RV12?
Something like that. They're going to use some numbers and letters, but they're going to go away from monkeypox.
Is that because of all the memes on
all the what?
All the memes on the internet.
But yeah, I mean, if you get monkeypox, you get it. You've obviously enjoyed yourself.
Well, this is it. You've got it enjoying yourself. Good luck to those who do it. You know, I'm not knocking it.
No, Scott's not here tonight, is he?
No.
What's the matter with Scott?
Last time I seen him,
Is he feeling ill?
He was eating a banana.
Because I thought he had a bad back, but it ain't, is it?
No, it's not, mate. No, he's laid up. Poor old Scott.
No, we're missing you, Scott. You should have come, mate. But if you got a bad back, you got a bad back.
This wouldn't have stopped Scott cooking up, would it? It'd have been burger in away, burger in hand.
Well, I've nearly got me. I was going to get the cook set out for the pasta.
Was it?
No, I'm thinking I'm going to leave here and drive straight to Leeds Coast. Head up for the night. Get up at like 2:30. Get on the beach. Get the sunrise, come up and do some fishing. Just want to do some casting. I ain't even bothered if the wind's strong, but I ain't even checked the weather for there. Could be shit.
Could be. If this is getting up like it is, then, or is it calming down again? You don't know, do you?
No, it's blowing a bit of a ooly, isn't it? These cliffs are quite high. It seems to whip around a bit, doesn't it? How can they just be reeling in down there?
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, down there they've got May rocks. See all that line out darted in?
Yeah, that's what oh yeah,
So how can they just constantly reel it in? Went down to Shane at the start, talked to him for ages, and then take the food.
Oh, really? Oh, is that when you were in the car
Start talking again. How can they, Shane, how can they reel in and just constantly reel in? Once you get it on your line, on your reel, you're
Sorry, Tom.
Right, I don't know if you can see that line there, but it's like a bit of rope. So I'm turning this off. I'll get the May rod off. Right, you're in at your end. Yeah.
Me in.
Yeah. Oh, now. Yeah.
What have you done?
Fucking it went. It went. What are you wanking? I'm wanking.
So I've just been thinking there. I
Yeah,
know what it
you've
is.
been
I've worked it out then. There's two things.
Right.
No, I don't know if I'm going to class you in this.
Oh.
First one.
Might as well, mate. I've got plenty of glass dummies.
Right, where so to start with, we just
At fishing.
At fishing.
Yeah.
we shit.
I agree.
Yeah. we
I
shit
ain't
at
got a problem
fishing.
with that.
I haven't got a problem with that. Secondly, we don't own chest waders.
Right.
It's the chest waders. I've just been thinking about it. Every time I come fishing,
Yeah.
Somebody rocks up to the left or the right of me in a pair of chest waders that pull fish out. Scott puts his chest waders on, what does he do?
Well, he farts in it.
Well, he farts. Yeah. I had it the other night, we've got it today. Chest waders.
How are they reeling their lines into a fish and then just cast them out and they're not, look at that, can you see that?
Terrible, isn't it?
All that's missing off that is like neon lights. You know?
It's like a load of fairy lights, isn't it? How are that, you can't reel that in on the f***ing spool.
And
They're just reeling in and then they're out.
they're using fixed boat. Do you think that's the key?
But you can't reel that even on a fixed spool, can't it? It'd be caught on your eyes, wouldn't it?
Mate, look, you could meet me, you could put that.
Well, I went down there and they didn't have it like that. But they had it like this. But you can't leave that on, can you? Got no clay round it. Look at it.
Wow, I'm bothering. Not yet.
No. You can't fish this.
If this was like this Saturday and we weren't able to get it on, I mean, you can't get it on. If this was got, oh, you know when you get a burning sensation, something on your groin when your rod butt's in it.
I'm not admitting to burning sensations on the groin.
I don't know what you're looking at, Tom, but that's this region there. That's where my daughter comes from, who you're going out with. So every time, if you think about it, every time you kiss my daughter, you're kissing a bit of me.
Lovely.
Oh, no.
And a bit of the mother.
Great picture of that, mate.
Yes, I don't want to spoil anything for you.
It's got to be the best contraceptive in the world, that. Oh, dear. Oh, look at that.
I got into bed last night and the wife was lying there. The f***ing bed duvet, bedspread, the duvet was f***ing chucked and she's lying there like that on the bed, and I'm thinking, why don't you just turn the bed down? Because 2 weeks ago I turned the bed up to 28 degrees because I was frozen.
Oh, yeah, you got your water bed, haven't you?
I was frozen, and it's on 28 degrees, so it's as hot as it, well, it wasn't as hot as it was outside, but it was hot. So today I've turned it down to 26. But you can turn it too low,
Oh, yeah.
and you get in bed and you're like, and you can't get to sleep. And you're because you turn the heating out, it don't just warm the water up, it takes
ages.
20 hours, you know. This is fucking crank.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to take the rest of it. Can you see that on that line? Tom will, I'll say it, it won't happen, but Tom will zoom in on that line. But it's like a bit of, big bit of twine. But yeah, I'm going to take this off, and yeah, I might sit down and have a coffee. You need some waders.
Justy.
What are them gay ones that go round your hip?
Mate, no,
What numpty would wear them?
this is some
I mean, you either wear a wader or you don't, do you?
well,
I reckon I've got a skate on it. Why don't you get the leg ones?
mate, there's something wrong with them.
If you get the leg ones, you've got protection to your knees.
Ah, looks like something out of the wrong type of movie. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's good that people rock up beside you, and it, you know, it shows that it shows that what's about. But I don't see them pulling the main rot off either. Hey, I bet you they got braid, because braid don't pick up main rot, you know. Mind you, I'm still about 10 metres away from a leader knot. Have you enjoyed today?
Yeah, really. Yeah. Phenomenal.
Been it. Been a pleasure fishing with you, Shane. Yeah, I take that on board. It's just flicking in my flipping eye. I hate May rot. Look, I've only got that on there now. It's just taking forever. Them people down there, the proper fishermen, they're just reeling in. And I've been down there, they have got May rot. But they're just reeling in. Now, perhaps they aren't out as long as us, but they are pulling in hounds, but they are using fresh crab. Hey ho. Been pulling this bloody weed off and I've got a bloody fish on. What day have we had today? Right, let's get this on up. Ow! Look, mate. Ow!
You got a hand for it? Yeah.
Look at me bloody rig. Right. There you go. One dogfish. And that saved the blank. So I'm happy with that. I'm packing up. I'm going to Lincolnshire coast. Let's get this put back. Chuffed to bits with that. I thought I was going to blank. And yeah, I'm chuffed with that. But you saw how long we were pulling that bloody May rot off. It was forever, and now my rig's all tangled up. Nightmare, mate.
Absolute mate.
How's it been?
It's been shocking, hasn't it? It has really, honestly. It's fishing though.
It's only now high water.
Yeah.
I can't pull that May rot off. Even if there's fish out there They're pulling in hounds and two.
That is unbelievable. That.
Yeah, they're pulling in. They must be seeing the bites and everything, but they've got peeler crab.
I've tried peeler and I couldn't get a bite.
You've had peeler?
Yeah, not fresh.
Yeah.
But that mare rock just killed me. I don't know if it's a multiplier thing or...
No, they ain't. They didn't have it like what we had. They didn't have it like what I've just had.
I can't weigh that. How can you not?
Well, perhaps it's out too long, I don't know. But if you ain't got a bite, your bait's out there, you leave it, don't you?
Yeah. That was a good sized doggy, that, wasn't it?
It was a nice fish.
Yeah.
It's gone back, it's not there. My bloody hand hurt so much taking that large shit off.
No, it's been shocking, mate. The conditions again beat us.
Yeah. Is that your rig, Tom?
Yeah.
But not the weather, the mare rock.
You're not taking it home in your box? You're not taking it home in your box? You're fishing now?
Why, you don't want to fish? No.
Tom, do you want to fish?
Not really.
No, I ain't. That's it. I'm done. I'll come back in a minute and say me goodbyes. Out to say, Shane? Do you want to promote your channel?
No, there's no fish on it.
So if you don't want to see any fish, go along to the Holderness Codfather and go check him out on YouTube.
Yeah. I'll show you how to pull mare rock off your line.
You won't, because you forgot your camera.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, what a f***ing shocker.
Tom's come all the way here, which was a bit of a trek, and he hadn't even done any fishing.
I've cast it out a few times and practiced weight, that's about it.
Took his socks and shoes off and
Yeah,
enjoyed
look.
yourself.
I've enjoyed it, yeah.
All it's missing is a knotted hanky and an ice cream, you know what I mean?
You're going to have to clean them feet before you put your shoes on in the van, you know that?
You look like a hobbit. Cheers for that. Tom.
That's
Thanks, mate.
Alright, and well, we've driven over 2 hours, 2 hours 20 minutes from our previous beach, which was on the Holderness coast. And where's the wind? I don't think it's going to help. And 2 hours 20 minutes. We had a 23-minute diversion through Hull because they decided to shut the roads down. Well, the wife said it was going to be 10 to 11 degrees mile-an-hour winds. It's probably 15, 16, 20 mile-an-hour winds, would you say? 20? No, it's probably 20, 23 mile-an-hour winds all the time. And it's cutting through my clothes. So it's fishing in a coat and everything else. And after yesterday, we don't really relish it. It's already rained. It weren't supposed to rain till 1. And it's spitting now. So look at Tom.
It froze it. It's supposed to be 16 degrees.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 16 degrees and it isn't. So they got that slightly wrong. We tried to give it a go. I ain't fishing it. Tom said thank God for that, because Tom don't want to fish it. And when I got up in my van, because we slept the night in the van, well, I've been in my van, Tom's been in his. I had to put my sleeping bag over me because it got that cold, and I got up expecting Tom to be gone, and he wasn't. He was still there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Surprisingly. I thought you'd be gone.
Because I mean, I woke up and I saw the rain straight away, and I thought, this is going to be terrible.
You should have rung me then and said, Vernon, it's raining, I'm going up. Yeah. Don't worry about that, unless you can see it's going to be, if it's a shower. Let's not get into that, we're not fishing. I want to fish because yesterday with all the May rot and everything, and them chaps down beside us catching all the time, don't know how they did it. I just wanted to do some fishing. But I'll go I will wake the wife up, she'll like that, and get some breakfast and practice my casting. So yeah, so the next time you see me will be on a beach. Don't know where. It'll either be on the Yorkshire coast or it'll be somewhere else in the country. And what else is there to say apart from damn and blast? So the next time I see you, it will be on the beach. And next time we see you, we'll be on the beach as well, Tom.
Yeah.
Unless I'm away, we'll be fishing. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you've got this far, much appreciate it. It is cutting through me, this cold, so it's meant to be summer. It hasn't been a very good summer up to now, has it? It's not got warm at night yet. We've had 2 nights at warm at night, and apart from that, it's bloody freezing. The jet stream needs to sort itself out, and I'm not going to get started on that, because if they stop cutting the flipping trees down where they all are in the bloody Amazon and everywhere, it might stop all the winds and everything just farting around like a bloody fart in a thunderstorm. And we might have some warm weather, so next time you see me, we'll be on the beach, and I'll see you anon.
In.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.